sit down because my back is fucked. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. First things first, I want to go ahead and show you a pair of shoes that I actually got to try on like 2 weeks ago when I shot for the Star Wars Darc Sport collab photo shoot. But I didn't have enough space to bring my shoes back, so they shipped them out to me. I just got them today. Wait, these dropped 12/8, so they drop in what was it, like
they drop
5 days?
Yeah,
they drop in 5 days on 12/8. I don't know what day that is exactly. Yeah, so basically just the run ones. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what comes in it. We got like black and then white shoelaces as well for options. And I actually like the shoelaces that come on them already. I think they're sick. However, I'm gonna wear these for this video so you can see what they look like when I'm walking around, but I would probably put the black ones on, personally, just to kind of like match that accent and kind of like the black here. But these are sick. Really like New Balancey, if you had to compare it to a shoe, but a lot lighter. And obviously they don't have like that huge lip on the back. I'm not a huge fan of the huge lip on the back, but I'm super excited. I actually already tried these on, like I said, 2 weeks ago. Super comfy. I'm gonna wear them for today's leg day. Yeah, we'll get right into that. Probably this. Hey, there we go. You gotta be smarter than the bag. All right, we're gonna start today. We'll get right into it. I'm gonna do some quad extensions. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm gonna start with a leg press today. We're gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna zone in here in a second. Then I want to talk at the very end too for a minute. But I showed you guys the run ones. They're super comfy. I'm not gonna wear them today because it's leg day. I'm just gonna take them on and take them off. I don't want to dirty them all up, but I'll do an unboxing on my Instagram, so you might see that too. If not, you saw it on here. But I'm gonna take you guys through my new leg day. I'm gonna go back to the basics, what I used to do. My quads used to be significantly bigger than they are now. You know, I had to prioritize my upper body, but there is a point where it's like you need to, you know, go back to the basics to be able to get that old growth and old look you had. And so that's what we're doing here. Essentially, like I said, I just lost a little bit of size of my quads. I need a little bit more adductor. I need more outer sweep. And honestly, I just need to suck it up and start lifting heavy again on leg day. And stop making excuses, because I've just been, you know, saying I'm super busy and saying I'm, you know, doing client stuff, which is super true. But you know, if I want to make this a reality, this dream I have a reality, I need to make sure that I'm not making excuses for myself, no matter how hard it actually is. So that changed 3 days ago. I started my cycle 2 days ago. And me and Cameron are on the same page. We're very happy with how we're sitting right now. A little softer than we would want, but like I said, I honestly just wasn't in a really good mental space for the past few months. And I was just really solely focusing on business and not doing anything like this that makes me happy. So I posted on my Instagram, I said it's time to fall back in love with the sport, and that's exactly what we've done for the last 2 days. I got to work out with my friend Ross yesterday. He's fucking crazy huge right now. He says he's on a TRT, like a cruise, and I'm like, dude, you're nuts. But he showed me some cool back exercises. We're gonna start training once, twice a week together. It's all starting to piece together. So let's get into this, let's dig deep, and it's gonna be the first good leg day back and on the start of this new push.
You keep making it worse.
So first set, everything feels really good. I did these crazy, like super long stretch rows on the cable stack yesterday. I'm not hurt or anything, but dude, my lower back has not had the stretch and the contraction like that in a minute. Especially like lately, I've just been sitting literally all day at my computer. And you know, I'm kind of hunched, have that like compression in the spine, in the lumbar. So, I mean, it just fucked me up yesterday, if I'm being honest. It was a good thing. I needed to, like, you know, open it up, stretch it. I did Theragun work for it, like, you know, 20, 30 minutes afterwards, stretched it out really good, then went home. So I prioritized the recovery. But I will say it's overlapping into today already, so I'm not gonna do any hinging movements today. I'm only gonna stick to machines, no free weight stuff, because the last thing I wanna do at the very beginning of a push, when I feel really good, just really sore today, is, you know, hurt myself and set myself back. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm gonna see how this feels, but really make sure I don't let my butt come off the pad, to make sure I don't have any like butt dip at the bottom, and cause any more pain or stress or tension on my lumbar. So that's what I'm doing here. Just wanted to tell you guys why I might be reserved on the weight a little bit, but the intensity's still gonna be there.
You always take the hard way to learn, and I'm gonna make it hurt when I take my turn.
All right, cool, feeling good. These shorts are not stretching as much as they used to, so gonna probably pull them up a little bit, show you guys my white ass albino skin, but I'm feeling good today, so we're gonna go pretty heavy on this at least, and just really just get an initial pump and break down some initial tissue before we get into the actual work.
I'm gonna let it all burn until there's nothing left. Let it all burn until the bitter end. Let it all burn. Well, I don't see how you could save this. It didn't come as a surprise. You're hiding shadows like you're famous.
I need to get a tan. I keep thinking I have high blood pressure and I don't. It's like, I actually went and gave blood like 3 days ago, and I gave 2 pints. And it was actually high when I gave blood. And then I tested this morning because I saw my face was red. You know how when you like see something, you start looking for it? It's been so bad, and I know it's red. My face always gets red. You know, when like your blood pressure's high for a split second, you freak out. Like I freaked out, I went and gave blood because I just know how much like it runs in my family. Something I've always been very cautious about when it comes to the sport. So it's just kind of like, it was just not funny, but it was just kind of like ironic how I flipped out and then went and just gave 2 pints of blood and put myself out of the gym for 2-3 days. Standard Austin move. But no, we're back in here. It's just funny, I keep thinking I'm like in my head because I think I like have it because I can feel my face pounding, but that's how I always am. And I forget I haven't really pushed myself in like 3 or 4 months like hard in the gym, so I'm gonna look like I'm dead. I'm gonna look like it's hard because it is fucking hard. So
you're also doing legs.
Yeah, I just tested my blood pressure this morning. It's literally in the normal range, so it's like there's nothing to worry about. It's just like you get in your head, you know. But and put another 2 plates on, call it. Do 1 or 2 sets there.
I'm gonna make it hurt when I take my turn. Gonna let it all burn until there's nothing left. Let it all burn until the bitter end. Let it all burn for what you've done and said. Let it all burn. Let it all. I'm gonna let it all burn.
Felt good. Probably good there. These are like a delayed thing for me. Also, on top of all this, my allergies are fucked. Like, I got a COVID test, it's not COVID. It just feels so shitty when I breathe. I think Emily's getting a little, like, feeling the weather. I'm not sure if we're like a cold or like a mild cold. I don't think it is. It's kind of affecting my training a little bit. I feel it when I wake up. I'm kind of out of breath when I wake up, and I'm like all clogged and like my throat's kind of like sore. I'm like, fuck, is it allergies or is it like a cold? Because it's not like super bad, but it's kind of just like annoying. But we'll wrap this up. I'm gonna go try to find, I want like the unilateral leg extension. I think that's a good machine for today. I think it's open. Can you go grab it for me, bro? So, a couple things here. So, like I said, the last 3-4 months, I have been not on my training, bro. I'll be honest, like maybe 3 times a week in here. I'm not proud of it, but it was very necessary for my mental state. Like taking care of like, at the time, 6 or 7 people, going to nationals, and then I had like another like 77 or 78 clients that I was, you know, managing and making sure they were still on track for their shows and their off seasons and their preps. Just like took me out. So if you're trying to build back up, what I suggest you do is you start doing more warm-up reps. And what that means is like you're conditioning your body without actually digging into your working sets. Because if you just come at it and you're like, do my working set today, I'm gonna add 2 or 3 reps. I just started my off season, I'm pushing, you know what I mean? You're gonna like really get ahead of yourself. So maybe like start by like taking your warm-up sets a little more seriously like I just did, and then going from there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do another 45 on each side. I'm just gonna stay there, do 2 working sets. This is gonna really bother me today because I actually like, my body is like so sore. Like guys, I can't even explain it. You know when like you don't work out for like 2 months and then you do again? I killed my chest and my delts, and I murdered my back yesterday with Ross. And like I'm telling you today, my whole body, my whole CNS is shocked, but I need to keep the intensity high and keep showing up in here, even if it means going like 60-70% today. So like while I was doing these, my whole pec kept cramping and like twitching, and it like really hurts, and it's like needles right now. So I don't want to keep messing with that. So I'm gonna try not to hold on to the handles as much, and I'm gonna try to not use my pecs. So I'm gonna try to like grab and just like use my lats and my teres. I hold myself in the seat and lean forward a little bit, because when I lean up, I'm using too much of my pec right now. So kind of just working around little kinks, but let's do this first working set. Stretch is way better here, so I'm really gonna not yank. I'm not gonna yank the weight. I'm really just gonna try to squeeze, activate, and then lift out of the hole, and not just, you know what I mean? So when you lurch and you have a really fast contraction, so dangerous. So especially when you're like, there's so much leverage on one like really important joint like this, like don't fuck with that. So slow and controlled. 6 to 10.
The point of no return as ashes fall on tortured earth.
Yeah. Holy shit. Definitely have a lot of strength to gain back, but really, really happy with that. Honestly, it's a huge win. Those are some quality reps. I have a really hard time with my left hip flexor. I don't know if it's because the one I always spike like this is so tight that sometimes I'll feel my whole left quad taking over, and like trying, even though this is like set up as a unilateral piece and like they don't move together, it still kind of influences the other side of the body to not work as hard when you're like yanking and there's a super tight muscle that's like pulling first, and everything needs to be, you know, in unison to build the symmetry that you need. So just remember that. So I was like really happy that one leg wasn't necessarily like leading and tracking in front of the other. So that's something to take into consideration. Like who cares about what weight you're lifting if your left leg's doing it all or your right leg's doing it all, you know? So symmetry. It's not about weight. It's about building a good physique. I'm done here. I'm not gonna go too crazy my first day back. Do this. 2 more things and I'm done, honestly. I'm gonna keep it at 4 exercises today. I did some pretty brutal RDLs last week. I didn't really train legs hard outside of that, but dude, my whole posterior on top of training back yesterday with Ross is pretty fried, so just don't want to wear myself out at the very beginning here, but we're gonna do that. Let's see. We'll do a hack squat as soon as Emily's we might cut it there. Do some calves. Might be it. Makes sense since it's a quad focused day. I get more out of this, I just don't like this. So Really not gonna go crazy on this guy because this thing fucks my legs up more than anything. It's just the path. The range of motion here is just crazy. This one in specific is the Atlantis one, right?
Yeah.
This is the one. These two machines are both great, both from Atlantis. I've used this hack squat 2 times, and I usually normally use that one, but dude, this one is great for quad focus. It's insane.
You've passed the point of no return as ashes fall on tortured earth. Don't look back, there's nowhere left to turn. You crossed the line, wrote your curse. The matches struck, your sentence served, and no white flag will change my final word. I'm gonna let it all burn. Let it all burn. Let it all burn. Until there's nothing left. Let it all burn. Until the bitter end. Let it all burn.
Oh. Yeah, that was the one. That was a good one. I got scared because I heard a pop on my knee. It wasn't bad. It was like, I think it was just an air bubble. Zero pain. It doesn't feel weird at all. I was like, oh, there it is. Oh, fuck. That was a good set. My legs are pumped. Like, I'm gonna do 1 set of glutes, that's what I'm gonna do. Do the abductor and a set of adductors, and we'll call it quits. Oh yeah, it looks way better. It's still red, my face always just gets red.
You
But
just hit legs, bro. Like,
no, I'm saying, but like, last week, bro, like when I tell you it was red, Emily was trying to like, I love her to death, but I know what it looks like when it was like, it was different, man. Like it was so red, it was like pounding. And I was like, I could feel my pulse like in my eyeballs. And it was like, whoa, like, and it was, I was on like my cruise and everything. I didn't change anything. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I'm like, I was at the blood donation place, the We Are Blood. And she's like, your blood pressure is really high. And it was like 10 or 11 higher on the top number than it was the day before when I checked it. And I was not fasted, but I had 2 meals in instead of 5. So I checked the first day after 5 meals, so it's not as accurate, I don't think. I always have myself and like my clients, if they have it, check it in the morning. But I don't know, man, that shit was wild. It scared the shit out of me. Been researching the absolute like crap out of blood pressure, and I'm actually adding additions to my clients' sheets right now just because it's such a serious thing. And you just got to adapt and evolve as a coach, and the more data you have and the more health markers you check, the better. I mean, if I feel like I have somebody that's pushing pretty hard, I'll make sure they're monitoring things, but it's not something I have standard for everybody, and that's something that I really want to do now that I went through that myself. So yeah, that's, you always live and you learn, but always looking to improve. But yeah, it's way better than it was. I'm not pounding in the face, like, I'm tired and I'm sweating, but it's not like headache like all day, so a lot better. Do 2 sets here, probably 1 set, 1 hard set there. No warm-up sets here, my legs are already warmed up. So trick on these, a lot of guys don't know how to do these properly, and me included until probably like 6 or 7 months ago. I mean, I can always get a good contraction, but like the right way to do them for like what I'm trying to target, which is like my glute med, push out, and like imagine just pushing down, like back and down, right? Don't imagine like driving with the knees. Don't try to push through the feet. Just try to like make it one fluid motion without using any momentum. Slightly lean forward as you do it and push out and squeeze down as hard as you can. So it's kind of almost the same cue as like lateral raises, but imagine it just being back and down instead of out and up, if that makes any sense. So think about it like that, and you'll see what I mean. I'll over exaggerate it because that's how I've been doing it, and Emily showed me and critiqued me a while ago. It's changed my whole like glute training, and I only do like 2 to 4 sets of these a week, and then I'll do on my other leg day, I'll do a set of the glute bridges, and I'll only go up to like 2 plates on that thing, and you know the form is so much more important. So back and down, and obviously keep your abs flexed, and you know make sure you keep your chest high. If y'all can get like 1 set like that a week, that's really all you need for the glute meat, I feel like. Oh, dude, I love dude, I miss this, like, actually wanting to fucking train legs. I seriously haven't wanted to train at all since the show. Bro, it's been like, I don't even fucking want to. Like, like the thought of even getting back on a push, I was like, meh. And I'm like, we got shit to take care of, bro. Like, we got things to win next year and things to do. So wow, that was a good leg day. So that's like the perfect amount for me right now. It's just enough to like push me past my comfort zone right now, which is sad. But like, I'm not even kidding, guys. My comfort zone has been getting to the fucking gym. Like that's like my getting out of my comfort zone. The first step of that is literally just me getting to the freaking gym the past few weeks. Like Emily's had to like force me to go to the gym, and not because I don't love the sport. I'm just like, you know, I think I'm just pushing myself so hard. I mean, I was 208.2 was my lowest weight. I found my lowest weight because me and Cameron were talking about it the other day. Not last prep, but when I won USA's, the lowest I got was 208.2. I was like 209.6 or something at check-ins. No, I was 208.6. I was 207.2. That's what it was. I got down to 207.2 last prep, and we were struggling to make a 227 weight cap this last time. So like that's 20 fucking pounds, but I wasn't as lean. So take 5 pounds off that. That's like 15 pounds I've put on since literally, guys, it's December. I competed in 2023, the end of July. I think it was end of July, last weekend of July. That's literally, what, 16 months? That's 16 months, 17 months. That's it, like literally less than a year and a half. So I'm very happy where I am. And you know, my body, I'm gonna push right now. I'm gonna push. I can already see my shoulders and shit starting to fill out. You can already see it through the shirt. Like I'm already getting fuller, veins are starting to pop out. So I'm gonna run with it. Digestion's good. Mental's in a good spot now. But guys, it's really hard to keep pushing year after year after year and actually progress. It's a lot of mental discipline and a lot of saying no to things that are really hard to say no to. So it was a good workout. I'm gonna go break down my drug protocol on this off season for you guys over in the talking area or the sitting area. So we're gonna head over there right now. All right, guys, so love these, love the way they fit, love the way they look, but I would definitely size up. For example, I'm usually, Nikes or even like Adidas or anything like that. Let me see, what else do I wear? My, what was it called? Anyways, all my shoes I'm like an 11, especially like these run style shoes. Usually an 11. I'm gonna be like an 11 and a half, 12 in these. So size up a half or a whole Shoe size, I'm not sure if they have half sizes or just full sizes, so make sure you keep that in mind. But very comfortable. If I had like a half size more, it'd be perfect. So like very, very good cushioning on the inside. It's very soft. I have socks on, but I can feel how soft it is through the socks. And this is really like nice. It's honestly a lot of comfort. I would wear these out like every single day, to be honest. I don't know if they have more colors. I'm pretty sure they might have 2 colors. If not, I know for sure they have this one, so this is what it looks like. Kind of like a, what do you say that is? Like tan, gray, black, white?
It's like
off-white.
off-white, yeah.
And then it says like the Darc Sport tag right there. Run 1, only us. It has the wolf on the back. It has like this almost like suede material on the side. It says never fucking give up on the side, NFGU. And then this is like a very soft bottom material. It's very comfortable. So just wanted to give you like a closer up one. And you guys saw the other color laces as well. All right, guys. So we're officially, I guess I should show you guys. We're officially back on cycle as of 2 days ago. Super excited. I'll pull it up for you guys real fast. This is like the date. So you got like back to like the end of what, October, November, and then we're in December right now. So like grow, primer, so hold, reverse, hold, primer, grow. First week of the grow, we have 650 tests. So this is testosterone, 650, 450 mast, 12.5 milligrams every 3 days of aromacin, 500 milligrams of metformin. Yeah, metformin, Toma, 40. T4 is just my prescription, is 100 micrograms, and I have a T3 subscription as well. It's like a blend of the two. It's 125. And then the total milligrams I'm running right now are 1,100, but that's including like my metformin and like health sub. So that's my current stack. Yeah, I just wanted to be super transparent with you guys. I started that 2 days ago, and we're gonna be running that for probably like 16 to 20 weeks, and we're gonna probably add in some more stuff during that time. So I'll be super transparent, honest with you guys, but follow, subscribe. Super excited to bring you guys along for this off season.